Okay, we're going to begin Project 5 for Access, and as mentioned before, Project 5 builds off of Project 4, so hopefully everything from Project 4 worked well, because you'll need a couple of those items to use for Project 5. Mainly in this project we're going to be working with actually one multi-table form. So we're going to create one form, but it's going to involve a lot of different elements. So I'm going to jump right into it, and what they want us to do is open the business analyst table. I'm actually going to open it in design view. And again, if you remember design view, this lets you see all of the fields and the data types, and they actually want us to add a few. So under incentive year to date, they want us to add certification, and that type will be a yes no, and we'll see how all these play out here shortly. Start date, and that will be a date. Comment, and comment's actually going to be a memo. Picture, which picture may cause some problems, but I have a couple of solutions to that. This is an OLay object. And the last one is going to be client notes, and that will be an attachment. Okay, they actually want us to do one other thing, and just to demonstrate that this can be done, is under state, I'm going to click in the postal area, I'm going to right click, and we're going to insert a row. And they actually want us to put another field called phone number. And we're going to make this become text, because sometimes in phone numbers you have dashes and parentheses. And actually what they want us to do in their phone number, before we actually get into putting the items in here, is down here under your field properties is an idea called input mask. I'm going to click in the input mask, and there's actually a series of options. Yes, we'll save it first. In this case, there's an item called phone number. And what this will do is it'll actually set up that field so that it puts the parentheses and the dashes in there for us. I could actually try it, and it'll show you what that will look like down there. Notice there's some other ones, social security number, password, things along that line. And let's see. I want to leave this as it is. And we will have it set that way. Okay, so now we have our field set up. We can go back to datasheet view. Of course, we want to save it. It's nice it prompts us to save it. And now we have to go in our new fields and actually add the new data. So first off, under certifications, but let's go get our phone numbers first. I forgot phone numbers over here. Phone numbers, these are found around page 283, 284. I'm actually going to figure 512 because that's where everything is. Two, 4, 3, 6. Oops. And make sure with this you get the numbers in the right location. It's nice that it sets it up that way for us, but sometimes it could be a hindrance with the parentheses and everything. And I know you really don't want to watch me enter values on some things. So next we go to certification, and the top record and the fourth record both have a check for the certification. That's what a yes-no field looks like. It's either yes with a check or no with no check. That's what a yes-no looks like. Okay, the start dates. Again, I'm looking on figure 514. Q1 2011. And Okay, now as far as the comment goes, these are pretty lengthy items, and these are on page 285 and 286. I actually read ahead a little bit and typed these out so you don't have to watch me type. I typed them into Word, so I'm going to copy them, and then when you go into the comment field here, I'm just going to paste them in. Okay, but it gives you exactly what the type of the comments on those pages. And you just keep on typing, and you might think, boy, it's a little block there that lets you type. It'll keep wrapping until you finish your typing. So you can type a comment in there, a pretty long block of text, which is nice. Again, I typed these into Word and copied them, which isn't necessary, but something you certainly can do. Now I want to mention this too. You can actually bring down and widen your rows and your columns to see the whole comment. And this is similar to Excel, where you can just click between them and drag them down, which is nice. Okay, next thing we're going to do is add our picture. Now I will warn you, and if this doesn't work quite right for you, we'll find out in a little bit. I had a little trouble with my picture, but I found a solution, and I do have a whole tutorial dedicated to the solution of the picture. So I'm going to show you how the book explains how to do the picture, and we'll see if it works. Is you're going to right click, I'm going to insert an object. I'm going to, from File, again, where our data files are saved, I have mine on my desktop called Access. I'm going to put in there picture1.bmp. Now you won't actually see the picture in here. It'll put something in here. It'll put package or bitmap image, and we'll see if it works. And if not, again, I have a tutorial on how to fix it. Insert object, same thing from File. Let's find bitmap 2. This will be bitmap 3. And again, you may want to check these pictures out because I'm not sure who the people are, but they're potentially who these different records represent. Okay, so those are how you get your picture in there potentially. Now, again, you may run into trouble, and I'll show you how to fix that later on if that is the case. Okay, our last field is the attachment, and the way we get our attachment in there is just actually for the first record, we're going to add 2 items, and again, these are in your data files. We're going to add Cordelia Carey clients and Cordelia Carey potential clients. One's a Word document, one's an Excel document. And notice it puts a little 2 beside it up there. And then our fourth one down, we're going to do the same idea. We're going to add that item, and that item will be, make sure I get the correct one, Jeff Scott potential clients Excel file. Okay, so our table is now set up with our new fields, our new data entered, and I'm going to save this and close it.